Guys, Carbon on Master Duel, and I'm going to be showing you some replays today with my Blue Eyes deck. I don't know why, but Master Duel, ever since the second anniversary, just doesn't feel like it run. Like I just feel like it doesn't really run as smooth as it usually does. I don't know if it's just me, but sure. Anyway, my opponent's using Snake Eyes. My opponent did this and that. Why? It's not as smooth. It's weird. But anyway, my opponent did this and then I used Ash Blossom. And it's funny, my opponent just could not do anything else after this. I guess this was like stuff my opponent couldn't use. Maybe it's like Harpy's Feather Dust, Infinite Opponents. I don't know. Stuff like that. So I used Melody. I discarded Rivalry. And yeah, see, I guess my opponent had cards sort of like that. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter, that you used Droll because I pretty much got what I wanted from my deck. But yeah, we get to see classic Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then I XC summoned into Draglubion. And then I summoned Numon Dragon. I think you know where this is going. It's been some time since I've done this and it felt so good. But yeah, Blue Eyes is better than Snake Eyes, confirmed. Oh my god. But yeah, sure, the accessories and the mate and the icon, well, I guess that counts as accessories. Like the Blue Eyes bundle and the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon mate, sure they're nice, but we couldn't get new Blue Eyes cards at least. It's just so unfortunate. I decided to use Trade-In instead of Pot of Prosperity. I was just thinking it's not, I don't know, I think I would just rather use Trade-In, just get 2 cards instead of 1. But then of course I got pretty bricked, unfortunately. So my opponent used Planet Pathfinder, and then I used Droll, which basically shut my opponent down from doing anything, because with Kashtira you need to get cards from your deck to your hand a lot. So yeah, so I used Pot of Prosperity. I'll just show this. My opponent used Maxi yet again. I'm pretty, yeah, again. So I found the White Son of Ancients, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. I think I got Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Yes, I did. I thought it was worth summoning, to be honest, even though my opponent used Maxi. It's like, I have a 4000 attack dragon. Can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by card effects. Protected by this, and I also have infinite permanence. I could be fine, but I could not be fine. We'll see. So my opponent did that to get a Kashtira card from their deck to their hand. Then my opponent summoned that. I used infinite permanence, negated my opponent from getting that stupid broken spell card Kashtira Birth, which is very dumb. I don't know how it's not banned, but I guess being limited to 1 is okay. But yeah, then my opponent left after that, because my opponent played the spell card in the infinite permanence column, so yeah, it got negated. But is this 2 copies? No, 3 copies, yeah, so it doesn't even matter if Kashtira Birth is at 1. I mean, it does, but you can easily find it with this, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this duel is 19 turns, and there's something I do here which is the best thing to do with Blue Eyes, in my opinion. Unfortunately, you can't really do it as much unless you get the right cards, because, skill drain being limited to 1. Let me just fast forward, because like I said, it's 19 turns. So my opponent's using Sword Soul. I use Infinite Permanence to stop my opponent from summoning a tuner. Then my opponent magically had that card in their hand. You can have this at 3 now, is that right? Yeah, that's so dumb. So I use Infinite Permanence on this synchro. Then my opponent just, I guess didn't want to summon Baron and just wanted to summon Sword Soul Grandmaster instead. So I got rid of Rivalry because it's so pointless against Sword Soul. So I summoned Alternative. Then my opponent used the effect on Alternative, which I was like, okay, I don't care about popping a card or being called Blue Eyes White Dragon right now, but sure. But now I'm called Blue Eyes White Dragon. well, alternative, I don't want to say why I am, but I'm Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. I am Blue, no, I'm just kidding. So my opponent went to do that. That's when I use Skill Drain, just so my opponent doesn't summon a tuner. Then my opponent summoned that. Use Monster Reborn to summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then, yeah, my Blue Eyes White Dragons got destroyed. I don't know why, but my opponent just didn't summon this in attack position. I guess my opponent just summoned in defense and then realized later, oh, but then again, it does have 3,000 defense, but if you were going to do that, I guess my opponent just wanted to have like a monster with defense, so I guess that makes sense, to be honest. I think there's a misplay I did. I don't know if I did it before. I don't know if I did the misplay before or not. There's a misplay I do in this one, but I'll tell you what it is if I remember. But I'm pretty sure someone else will point it out. Let me just do this. So because my opponent went to attack position, I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon by a card being destroyed. Now that my opponent's in attack position, 3,000 attack, destroying this dumb stupid monster. So I attacked, and then I ended my turn. Where's the misplay I did? I don't know if it already happened. So my opponent went to do this, and I used Called by the Grave to banish that monster. And then my opponent Synchro summoned here into Ruddy Rose Dragon. But yeah, my opponent, you know, did something cool there where they summoned a 3,200 attack monster. So I summoned the White Son of Ancients, went into Linkaribo. Then I used the White Son of Ancients to summon Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. There's a reason why I summoned Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. You'll know why soon. So here's the misplay. I was meant to use my effect, but I slipped. You know, like I was playing on the mobile, but I slipped. Yeah, sometimes the mobile can be just doesn't run as well, Master Duel. So I was meant to use my effect here, make this monster at 0 attack, and then this would have attacked this, and I wouldn't have taken that damage. So that was the misplay. So here, I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon there on purpose. I could have done it before, but what's the point? Like, it's best to wait until, like, all my opponent's monsters have attacked, because then I can just do this, watch. Also, I think here... No, I get trading. So I used Abyss to make Blue Eyes Jet Dragon on 4,000 attack. So that's why I summoned Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. I'm pretty sure that it was the only monster I could summon. No, I could have summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon, actually. But I summoned Abyss just so I can have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon at 4,000 attack. And did I just draw 2 Ash Blossoms? Are you kidding me? I don't know why my... Yeah, there you go. I was going to say you didn't switch to defense. So here I got True Light, which is nice. The best thing to do with Blue Eyes is coming soon. Just, I set that down in defense just as backup. I was meant to do it after, just in case evenly matched, but whatever. So here's the best thing to do. Skill Drain, Ultimate Creature of Destruction, and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. That's honestly the best thing to do on a Blue Eyes deck. So because I have Deck only 1 there, I can't use Ultimate Fusion, but it's fine. I think... Yeah, I only have like 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. So I don't want to get rid of Blue Eyes just so this can keep coming back. So yeah, I can't use Ultimate Fusion anyway, I didn't want to. So I used Harpy's Feather Duster. I don't know why my opponent summoned this in attack position. And of course my opponent just banishes classic Blue Eyes White Dragon, you bastard. So my opponent negated the attack with this. I could have used the Ultimate Creature Destruction, but I'm like, what's the point? I'm not going to. I don't know why. I guess my opponent just forgot to switch the monsters into defense position, but sure. So I attacked and dealt damage. I don't know why my opponent... I think my opponent just gave up, but then my opponent realized that there's a chance of winning, and my opponent actually could have won if I didn't have this card right here, Harpy's Feather Duster. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon was turned back on sexually. No, I'm just kidding. Which basically protected my spells and traps. Thanks to the Ultimate Creature Destruction, and then my opponent just said, nah, I'm ending this, and then just... Yeah, just didn't want to deal with that. So yeah, honestly the best thing to do with Blue Eyes in my opinion, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Skill Drain, and the ultimate creature of destruction. That was a long game though. That was a really long one. But I think in real life, like real life time event, like not like, I know the replay's fast and, you know, I think the game was more than 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure it was more than 30 minutes. So here I was glad to go second because I was like, oh my god, like what can I do? So here I used Maxi just so my opponent. Oh yeah, my opponent decided to summon Magician Souls actually, so it's not like they can cancel that. So Maxi went through, then my opponent got rid of that and set that monster in defense position, face down defense position, if you know what I mean. So here I got rid of the White Stone of Ancients. I wanted to summon Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, but because I have Assault Synchron, I was like, I might as well just summon Baron, right? So I summoned Alternative. I used Trade-In on Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then I got 2 Melodies, which is like, okay, sure. So I got Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, which I have a Royal Finish now. So I'll talk about that more in a bit. Well, I might as well talk about it now. So, you know how if you log in every few days, you get that Royal Finish ticket? The third one I got, the packet was Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. And I'm pretty sure the first 2 I got, I always got the monster on the packet as the Royal Finish. So I assumed I would get Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon as the Royal Finish when I got the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon packet. I was so happy. And then it opened and it was Royal Finish Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. I was so disappointed. I was like, are you kidding me? I thought it was going to be Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, like guaranteed. But no, unfortunately it wasn't. I was just lucky with the other 2. But yeah, I already have a Royal Finish Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. It was like the first card I got in Master Duel, the pack. Yeah, my opponent used Harpy's Feather Duster there. So it's like my first ever, you know, like packet, like 10 packets opening in new Master Duel. I did get Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon as a Royal Finish. But now I have another one. But I thought it was going to be Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. I'll keep talking in the next replay. Just realized the other guy's name was called What If. What if I would have disguised in my own cookie? Alright, so I was so motivated about getting Royal Finish Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon that I decided to just waste my crafting points on Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, which I've been doing now and then. But after a few attempts, like maybe 6 attempts, I got a Royal Finish Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. It's about time. So yeah, I was so motivated that, you know, I finally was like, alright, I got it. Nah, didn't get it. Got so motivated and I was like, I'm getting it. Pretty much like Kaiba when he couldn't get Yugi's grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon. So he just got motivated and just grabbed the 3 remaining Blue Eyes White Dragons. You should like read like how Kaiba got those 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. It's so dark. I love it so much. But yeah, I got so motivated. Now the next Royal Finish I want to get is Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. 100%. And I didn't really use the fusion too much, but I think I want to get Royal Finish Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon as well. I think that'd be nice. I don't know why, but my opponent just decided to keep summoning, even though Maxi is active. What I love about Droll though is that with Droll, if my opponent is like summoning a bunch of monsters to deck me out, my opponent can't negate Droll. Like Maxi just turns off for me. So I think Droll is really nice to have in the deck because of that. You know, sometimes you'll run into a deck that can just summon a bunch of monsters like more than 40 times. But my opponent just keeps summoning. I was kind of paranoid here, but then my opponent just summoned this, and I was like, oh, that's it. All right. So I can't special summon now because of this, but I just did everything I could first before summoning Dictative Dick to attack this stupid thing over here. I might as well just do this, I guess. Just so you see the cards. I'll show you my cards like this. So I attacked, and then Blue Eyes Jet Dragon was summoned from the graveyard. I believe I attacked Sprite Elf and bounced the Xyz back. Yep. I believe they focused on calculus last year. That was my Mr. Bean impression. It wasn't good, I'm sorry. Oh my god. So I use Melody, got rid of the White Son of Ancients. Yeah, I'm cooking. I don't like saying that because Twitter ruined it for me, like, you know, saying I cooked though, or I'm cooking, he's cooking, she's cooking, they're cooking. It was ruined for me. I hate it, but I just couldn't think of a perfect word to use right there. But yeah, it's not over yet. I had a feeling my opponent had an Nibiru though, but I just wanted to, you know, just summon as much, like just summon a bunch of monsters, like it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged or something. Just summoning a bunch of monsters in one turn. Just to show you, hey, Blue Eyes with Max C is pretty good. That's why I prefer Blue Eyes in the OCG. With the TCG, I prefer Dark Magician, but in the OCG, I prefer Blue Eyes. Because Max C just helps Blue Eyes a lot. So here I use Skill Drain before anything. And it's like, yeah, good luck. And then as soon as my opponent attacked Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I played this, my opponent just, it's funny, watch this. So my opponent summoned that, I did this, and then my opponent just left. It's so funny. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the deck I was using. The thing is though, I did switch up my deck a bit sometimes, like just a little bit. You know, sometimes I would remove one Melody and then replace it with, you know, Kashtira Fenrir. I just made a few switches, so I'll show you some examples after I show you the way I have it now. I should show the Royal Finish one. And also Blue Eye Spirit Dragon as a Royal Finish would be nice. But yeah, alright. So I think I had it like this, then there was a phase where I took this out, and because, you know, it gets annoying free sometimes. So Kashtira, so sometimes like that, and then sometimes like this, you know, maybe free, or then sometimes, you know, like this, but then sometimes, you know, like this. I'm just trying to see which is the best way, you know. And then there was a part where I wasn't running Fenrir and White Son of Ancients third. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to see. Maybe that way. Maybe this way can work, because, you know, it does get a bit bricky having two, and also two Maxis and two Ash Blossoms, and also two Called by the Grave, which is why I'm running one. But I don't know. Let me know if there's any point running one instead of two. Maybe I should run two and just get rid of Fenrir. But Fenrir is so powerful, like in any deck. I don't know. You know what? Help me here. Help me here. Let me know if I should just keep one Droll or if I should make room for two. Maybe just get rid of one Dictator and put Droll. But yeah, let me know. Alright, going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.